January the 13th, 1664. To Greenwich, where I read out to the fleet the King's proclamation against drinking and debauchery. At night, my wife, being away, did meet Betty Lane, with her to find a low tavern fit for my purpose.
On you then.
If a gentleman can't take his ease in a tavern, in a low tavern,
A boarding house. No tavern. No tavern. Well, a boarding house it may be. Them as don't pay their reckoning ain't gentlemen. So out they go.
you old baggage.
What was that?
You bluesy old baggage.
And what else am I?
Boozy old baggage.
Well, is that the best you can do?
Yeah.
You just listen to me. You sots. You seats. You pokers. You sesame. You puppies. You whelps. You curdles. You ninnies. You cullies. You cocktails. You postules, you jackanapes, you woodcocks, you baboons, you blockheads, you jack-and-egg jackpoodles and cocktails! Oh, and tell your mother what Eleanor Gwen called you! And what you doing sniggering there? Get inside, get back to work. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mrs. Green.
Why, it's Master Pepys and his lady wife. I don't doubt it for a moment.
Yes, of course, yes, that's my wife.
May I offer you the hospitality of my humble house?
A pint of wine, my dear.
Oh, Sam, I daren't. They might hear other people.
Well, a private room. You'll be safe in a private room.
Right.
You have a private room, Mistress Gwyn.
Well, if we ain't, I can soon clear one out for you. Nell! Nell! Come here, quick on! This is my little girl. Go upstairs and find a nice room for Master Pepys and his lady, and take them up a pint of wine.
A burnt wine?
Ah, burnt wine. Best we got in the house. Master Pepys said to the Royal Navy, we don't want to give him this cup we use downstairs, now do we? Make sure the bed's made up proper, because we're tired and we might want a little lie down. Well, come on, it's all fit, all.
Oh, yes, ma'am. At once, ma'am.
I'll learn it one of these days. After you, ma'am. After you, Master Pepys.
Oh, no, after you, Mrs. Green.
Oh, no, sir. After you.
Oh, no, after you, Mrs. Green.
Mr. Pepys, sir! Mr. Pepys, sir, where are you? Your room's ready. Sir? Sir? Ow, sir! good day to you, masterpiece. And how is your, lady wife this morning? Oh, don't look in his eyes, dearie, and watch his hands. He's dangerous, aren't you, Sam?
Why, I love a pretty wench as well as anyone.
As well as anyone, he says, and more often than most, a proper gent.
What do you know of gentlemen, Nell?
I know. What do you know, Nell? Not much yet, but I know a fair old bit about men. When the Lord came down in his chariot of gold, he discovered in his wisdom that the men who made so bold were a sulking and a sighing, and they beat their breasts a crying, for a buxom bosom and some wench to own. So the Lord sat down in his valley full of land, and he laboured very mightily for 24 hours. Then he rubbed his hands in pleasure, and he groaned at leisure, with a buxom bosom and some wench. Behold! There she stands, so vain, so very fickle. Now all you gotta do is slap and tickle. Oh, tickle and slap, tickle and slap. Chase around the ass to the welcome that is from the India. Be a plunderer, try it, tickle and slap. Yeah, really, try it, tickle and slap. Without tear, try it, tickle and slap. Now it came to pass when the Lord looked all around, though he strained his eyes a searching, not a fellow could be found. They were shivering and shaking, and sweet Ellen were forsaking, with their private castle interest. So the Lord he laughed at a young fiddling brown, and the men walked out along, he got their rosy fingers round, and they found they would be both the ball and day and and it was a but the Lord absorbed them in a pickle. There was but one way to slap and tickle. Tickle and slap, tickle and slap. Right around the apple, welcome and deep from the India. Be a plunder and try it, tickle and slap. And I'm telling you, try it, tickle and slap without fear. Try it, tickle and slap. Now the Lord thought hard, and he sent them all away, and he told them all to labour and come back another day. So for 20 years they laboured, and to empty life they fathered many buxom boys when she went away. And then the Lord was highly satisfied, and in mighty voice he stood and cried, now, tickle and slap, tickle and slap, tickle and slap, tickle and slap, be a plunderer, try it, tickle and slap, you hear me, try it, tickle and slap, that's right now, try it, tickle and slap. Now the Lord was pleased with the way his flock was run, so he summoned up King Charlie, and he set him on a throne, then surrounded him with beauties to commence their royal duties, by supplying him with masters to his own. But the ladies know their great attraction. They give Royal Charlie satisfaction. Hungry? Well, what do you fancy then? A custard pie? A piece of fish? A juicy China orange?
You got money now?
Oh, I've got better than money. I've got a pair of hands. 2 oranges. One for you and one for me. Right?
Right.
Right, you just leave it to me.
What's she done, Mole? Stealing your oranges?
Hand her over the watch, Mole. There's too much thieving going on in this town.
Here's your blood orange. Keep it. Aye? Turn round. What? Turn round.
Well, if you're loud enough voice, there might be a face underneath all that muck.
Here, what, Mac? Aye! You take your hands off me.
What's your name?
What's her name?
She's now Grim. She's the daughter of the woman who used to cook in village.
Come on!
Yes, I did that. Once or twice with men friends.
Right, clear off, you lot. I've got work to do. Do you know what my name is?
It's Mom.
And what do I say?
Orangey. Here. You're Orange Mom from the King's Theatre.
Oh, you've heard of that name?
Oh, yes. I've heard of you. I've heard it told around Courtyard.
Yes, what have you heard, Nell?
That Orange Mom belonged to Maud.
Their talent which Westminster are whopping.
I've been down and out and on the uppers, but I sat next to the crown at Royal Summers.
You have?
I have. I swapped curses with the Duke of York, and I well curses that make you gawk. Why, it all right, you come round the back alley of the King's Theatre tomorrow at midday sharp. Before you go, when did you and Walter last meet?
Walter?
You ain't seen wet since you was christened, if you ever was christened. Come here. Sampy,
Yes, what?
fetch me a tub of water.
Fetch a tub of water, quick!
Walter? What do you want Lord for?
I am orange blue, not cabbage patches. Come here.
Oh,
Sam, it's cleaner than she is. Here, remember that. No, wait. Come on, Sam, get it. Come on.
For the sake of her future career!
Oh, what are you doing?
As a member of the Royal Society now, I can prove to you scientifically the remarkable properties of water as a cleansing agent.
You rotten! Get a second layer off.
Rotting where now?
Time for that.
I'll die! I swallowed some!
The big cats are coming!
Who's been hanged today then?
3 Parliament at Charing Cross for plotting against the King! Hurry up, come on!
Once more for luck.
Quick then!
Here we go.
I ain't missed a hanging yet. No, what? Till comes my own turn.
You all right, Nell?
Oh, of course I am. I'm going to be an orange girl. And look, I've still got your orange. Come on, and we'll eat out the hanging. Come on, Joey. We're going to make tea hard. I never thought of this. Yes, do you, Helena? Might not be French bread, but by God, it's got a kick like a mule. It must have been the liniment to put in it. Boy, that's too good for horses. It's warming, but they're warming. Only thing is now, what do I do with it? Do I give it to me customers? Or do I keep it for myself? Well, fair's fair. Share and share alike. Off for them and off for me. Who's that?
Open the door.
Coming at this big time and half. Folks can't get a bit of peace. Who is it?
It's Horsforth.
What do you want this time of night?
Welcome from an old friend.
Well, why don't you go where you got one then?
Out at all business. Profitable business. Ah, well.
What business?
Your Nell's going to be one of my orange girls.
Oh no, she ain't. Not while I'm here to stop her, she ain't.
She's going to be an orange girl and she's starting tomorrow.
Who's going to run the errands? Who's going to sweep me floors? Who's going to run up and down and make the beds 3 or 4 times a day? And who's going to take a gentleman a bottle when he wants a drink or a quiet rub down?
Somebody else!
And who's going to look after poor old mother who can't get around as fast as she used to?
There's money in it!
What, from selling oranges at 6pence a time and handing the money over to you?
£100 I have to pay for the privilege of providing refreshments, and 6 and 8pence every day the theatre's open. I've got to cover my costs.
And what do them poor little girls get then?
I dress them, I teach them their trades,
And do you pay them?
and pay them from time to time when I've worked it all out.
Yes.
Look, fine gentlemen come to that theatre.
And a fine set of saucy robes they are too and all.
Yes, but if one of them takes a fancy to a girl and she wants to have a supper with him afterwards.
Now, you suggesting that my Nell, my little girl,
Look, I've got girls earning 50 times what your Nell brings home to you now.
my little girl, with the upbringing I given her?
Yeah. £20 a week as a gentleman's mistress. Now, what's she gonna do with that kind of money?
Well, if my little girl's the Madam Finchings, she'll bring it all home to me.
And you'll split it with him?
What?
You'll give me half of it.
With hell. A quarter.
A third.
A quarter and a dozen of my best bottles of brandy.
That is a deal.
It's a deal. It's a bargain. We can get all we need by employing natural breed.
We could cheat the human race, 'cause you sport a trusting face. We're experts at our craft, but we specialise in graft, taking people for a ride. But with me it's a matter of pride. It's a bargain, it's a deal. It's for customer appeal. Set your stamp and make your seal. Get yourself an acid deal like the man in the middle. Left on the middle, we ain't got a quibble. It's a bargain. It's a bargain. If I see something nice, I can get by using vice. I turn on my wily charms till it's in my sticky palms.
I can make an epic grand every time I do and dance. Drink it up like dogs that do. It's enough to make us spew.
Oh, it's a bargain, it's a deal. It's for customer appeal. Set your stamp and make your seal. Get yourself an acid deal like the man in the middle. Both on the middle, we ain't got a quibble. It's a bargain. It's a bargain. Legs of pork,
Pots of wine,
pots of gold and jewels fine.
we would never stoop to steal.
We just mixed it with a deal. It's a mind Malone, it's slightly ambient, sweet but happy and bargain. Very nice. It's a bargain, it's a deal. It's for customer appeal. Set your stamp and make your seal. Get yourself a lasting deal. We ain't gonna quit, but it's a bargain. It's a bargain. Very nice.
May she have every success in selling her oranges.
And may she have more power to her elbow. outside in the lane, I'll be inside, right inside the theatre. I'll see it all. The lights and the actors and the play, and the lords and ladies in their finery, all gold and silver and diamonds. The courtiers, the gallants, perhaps the king. Well, it's his own playhouse. He goes there. I might see the king. Oh, but I'll be there, me, right in the middle of it all. I'll start to be somebody at last. I'll start to be a success. If my man lets me. Oh, God, I hope Orange Moore gets her to agree. Of course she will, if there's something in it for her. Silly old cow. Oh, God, I hope she lets me do it. Life isn't always what it seems. You have to fight to hold your dreams. I'll not let mine fly at the window. I've got no time to see which way the wind blows. Today
Oh, it's Nelly. I must have an orange from her.
No, Samuel.
There you are, my dear. That's for you. Good luck. For you, my dear, you like oranges.
See, he give me half a crown. He give me half a crown.
Who will buy these 2 China oranges from me? To those who buy my sweet China oranges a kiss for free. Lush and firm and fruity, flesh so full and round, succulent enough for any chase who may feel bent to compliments the biggest banana in town. Who will buy these 2 China oranges from me? If you buy my sweet China oranges, you'll see, though they last a short time, you will still recall that when you tasted sweet China oranges, mine were the sweetest of all. You try my sweet China oranges. Mistress Queen! Mistress Queen! Helena Queen! Wake up, young Baron Brandy!
Who's that cowboy down at this time?
He's Orange Mole!
Well, get up home and clothes.
Where's Nell?
In bed where everybody ought to be.
In whose bed?
Her own bed, of course.
Well, you go and have a look, and if you find her, tell her I want my takings. Only I don't think you're going to find her. No. No. Where are you? Where?
You just wait down there till I get down these here steps.
You let the thing catch you, gonna have me over. I want my takings. She'll never touch another one of my oranges. And she can bring her clothes back first thing in the morning and all, and pay me for washing and laundering them.
Where is she then?
Well, you're her mother. You tell me.
But I handed her over to you to watch over her for safekeeping.
I do watch over her, but she gave me the slip.
She's an impudent little jade, is that
Well,
one?
it's not the first time I've had trouble with her. Do you know she's one of the best orange girls I've ever had? But she won't do a bleeding thing, I tell her.
She's a saucy little Jill flirt, takes after a farmer.
I've had a city merchant offer £20 for one night with her. I've had a rich lawyer want to take her into keeping, and I've had a court gallant swear he'd set her up in lodges in the Strand.
Never.
And what do you think she said?
Do you mean she wouldn't do it? Well, the impudent little harlot.
Where's the respect for her elders and betters?
Where's the respect for her mother? Which had I kept my hands
She's
on
going to
her.
ruin herself, you know, keeping her virtue like that.
She's an impertinent little madam, she is.
But that's not the worst of it.
There's more.
She's taken up with Charlie Hart.
Who the hell's Charlie Hart?
The actor!
An actor? God, I'll give her what for when I get my hands on
I
her.
looked at her after the play, and they told me she's gone off with Charlie Hart.
An actor? And with the upbringing I've given her.
I remember Robin Partridge, the Rising Sun, the Checkers, every blessed town and the people.
Good evening to your mother. Good evening to your mole. Good evening, she says. At 2 o'clock in the morning. Mother, may I present Charlie Hart
A pleasure, dear madam.
of the King's Company of Players.
As a leading actor, I must confess.
Shut up, you. Now, where have you been? Charlie took me to supper. Where was it, Charlie?
As a cock and hen.
Supper? You can't have supper all this time. What did we do? After supper, Charlie?
We had a most agreeable conversation.
You saucy vagabond.
And I suppose you paid for the supper out of my taking.
Give the lady her takings, Charlie.
If you would care to count it.
Right. Don't you come round to theatre no more, my girl. I don't want you no more as an orange girl.
Well, I'm bloody well not gonna be.
Right.
I'll be at the theatre tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. Oh, yes, I will, madam, as an actress. What?
That was the reason for our conversation.
Here, Nell, has he undone you? Has he seduced you with his silver tongue, with his wicked lying promises? Oh, come off it, will you, ma'am? I don't go to bed for promises, nor for money. She knows that by now. Everybody's me own, and I'm not giving it to no one. Unless I want to. Oh, I like Charlie Hart, and he likes me. But that's got nothing to do with it. I have supper with him tonight because he thinks I'll make an actress.
I am confident she will.
And that's what I'm going to be. An actress. A famous actress. But Nell, you could have been an eyeglass whore. A member of the King's Company of Players starting from tomorrow. What about the money, Nell? Money, Nell? Oh, there'll be buckets of it. I just took a look around the corner to the land of milk and honey. The money, there's a kingdom waiting for a queen. I've just been there too, where it's always sunny. Wouldn't it be funny if somehow, some way, going to try, are you? Instead, you're going to wish me luck. Well, if I must, I must.
When I think of that Richard with £20 in his hand.
And when I think of a poor dear old father lying drunk in his grave.
Still, Nell, whatever ends, let's be friends,
Now, all right, Mom. Have I got your blessing then?
Nell is to join the King's theatre.
Is it a bargain? It's a deal!
His Majesty the King. Ladies, I beg you rise. It's a charming view from here, but I should rather like to see more of you. Lady Falmouth.
Your Majesty disappointed me on Tuesday night.
Odds fish, then I disappointed myself. Buckingham, what happened on Tuesday night?
You were drunk, sire. Arlington and I put you to bed.
Ah, yes, I remember. Like my own coat of arms, supported by two beasts. My apologies. There will be other Tuesdays. Lady Kildare. And how is that valiant husband of yours?
I hardly know, Your Majesty. He's in Ireland.
Ah, yes. I sent him there, didn't I? An old maxim, better safe than sorry. We must meet if your husband's in Ireland.
Your Majesty.
Charming Winifred. Is your new apartment to your liking?
Your Majesty, the bedroom is drafty.
Then you must use mine. From time to time, at least. Mary, my love. What a charming necklace you have there.
Oh, Your Majesty gave it me.
Then I have damnable good taste in necklaces. And in women. Jane, my dear, you are almost a stranger.
I have been indisposed, Your Majesty.
So I heard. I shall be delighted to acknowledge the child.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Buckingham, we must think of a title for him. I fancy an earldom would be the case.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
Beautiful Francis! Did you receive my letter?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Have you considered the advantages in wealth, in power, in position?
Yes, Your Majesty.
So may, I hope.
No, Your Majesty.
Never mind, perhaps another time. Such a beautiful girl!
Indeed she is.
I trust I shall live to see her ugly and willing. Come, Arlington, is the Queen to join us?
Her Majesty asks your pardon, sire.
Does she, Bolton? I ask hers with all my heart.
But she is not well.
Yet again.
I fancy her sickness is caused by the news that your majesty has made Lady Castlemaine a lady of the Queen's bedchamber.
I must explain to her that the English court is totally lacking in logic. I can appoint ladies to her bedchamber, but I can only appoint gentlemen to mine.
Charles!
Lady Castlemaine!
Charles!
In that case, Barbara.
The Queen has refused to receive me. Would it be so good as to command her to do so?
My dear, when the husband does as he pleases, he can hardly deny the same liberty of his wife.
It's an insult to someone in my position.
Yes, my love, but a justified insult.
Charles, please, will you speak to her?
I shall speak to her, and I suppose I shall have to dry your tears with yet another diamond bracelet.
And I was so happy just now. I was going to give you a present.
Good God. A present from you to me?
Would you be so kind?
A present?
Do you like it?
I must ask, is it like me?
Remarkably like you, sire.
Vastly like you, sir.
Odds fish?
Then I'm a damned ugly fellow.
Yes. Yes, I like it extremely. Thank you for the present, Barbara. A face fit for hanging.
Now where shall we hang it?
It's going over the fireplace.
Splendid idea.
In my new drawing room.
Thank you for the present, Barbara.
Your Majesty.
Oh, Barbara, I shall expect you to send me the bill. I must have Peter Lee paint a portrait of her.
But do you need it, sire?
I need something as beautiful to look at as she is, but rather less expensive to maintain.
Come, my lords, shall we attend to our
Duties?
The ladies are lonely.
But your majesty, Master Pepys has been waiting this half hour.
Has he, poor fellow?
Then we must neglect our duties for a time. Ladies, I beg you to withdraw.
I must deal with affairs at stake. I shall be with you again in a twinkling.
Master Pepys, sire.
Oh, your majesty.
Master Pepys? What's that damn great armful of papers?
Contracts, your majesty.
Not for me to sign, I hope. My signature in money matters carries singularly little conviction.
I sign them myself, your majesty.
So what do you want of me?
Your majesty, money.
Oh, and I rather hoped I could borrow from you.
Your majesty, I have here an account of the charge that the Navy has been put to already, above the ordinary by our war with the Dutch.
How much?
Well, in round terms, £850,000.
Odds fish?
Oh, God knows, I only meant it as a scare to the Parliament, your majesty.
Oh, thank you, Master Pepys, for God knows you scared me.
But for my contracts here, with the Swedes for 1,000 Gothenburg masts, with Sir William Warren for 3,000 loads of timber, wadding for guns, calico...
The sum, Master Pepys.
Well, over the next 3 years, your majesty, £2,500,000.
But so little.
Million pounds, your majesty.
In round terms?
Well, in round terms.
My lords, the only affair of state worth mentioning where I can get some money. What with my wars and my mistresses? God knows, even my mistresses couldn't pay for my wars. And now Barbara wants a new bracelet, and Sam Pepys here wants a new navy. And doubtless both of them will have their way if I can pay the bill.
You must ask Parliament again, sire.
Will you write a speech for me, Sam? I have to read my speeches in Parliament these days. I've asked them so often for so much, I'm ashamed to look the damn dogs in the face. May I expect it tomorrow?
Asking for
3 million! And then we'll pretend we've made a saving.
Your Majesty is the father of your country.
Of a good many of them. Chiffinch!
Your Majesty.
What have we tonight, Chiffinch?
You are engaged to sup with Lady Castlemaine.
What? Only to sup?
If your Majesty can get away.
Yes, I think I can. I've not yet bought her the bracelet.
There are several possible choices.
Name them.
3 very willing maids of honor.
We really must reform the titles of this court.
2 new young actresses.
Oh.
Moll Davis of the Duke's Theatre, Nell Gwynn of your own theatre. Both very strongly recommended by my agents.
I think not an actress at the moment. They're so, demanding.
Well, of course, several other ladies your Majesty is already acquainted with.
Choose for me, Chiffinch. I'm tired.
Well, in that case, your Majesty, I venture to recommend...
No! I've made up my mind.
Yes, your Majesty.
Send my apologies to Lady Castlemaine. I shall stay here. I shall go to bed early. And alone.
Alone?
Yes, it occurred to me now as I said it. I'm tired.
But your Majesty...
I think my reputation will stand.
Very well, your Majesty.
Chiffinch. I apologize. It won't happen again. Not for a number of years, with luck. There are very many women who are rather more than willing to avail themselves of any leisure time I may have. We'll see agents everywhere, running here and scurrying there, combing through the country for the creatures that I may have, and I may have. Plump ones, thin ones, even kith and kin ones, every kind of bait is thrown my way. They have spun me a web of my own desire, but even kings of England have been known to tire. I may have. My heart gets sad and so weary. Thank God it's mine to choose. Though a fool's parade of love passes by, no one but I must choose. I play the games, but I'm weary, tired of don'ts and do's. When love comes along, I know I'll have to choose. Until that merry weather day, I'll love my soul and throw away the key. What good is love to me until the day that she gets in my way? I give my soul to her gladly. Smart words I wouldn't use. Then she'll know just why no one but I must choose. Until that merry weather day, love to me until the day that she gets in my way. Oh dear.
But in truth, we are the servants of the public. And who knows what the public wants? Last year it was tragedies. This year... Have you been to the other place?
The other place?
The Duke's Theatre.
I was there last night, as it happened.
How was the house? Full?
Cram full.
Well, we played to 75 shillings. I suppose they were there to see Mole Davis.
Oh, yes.
A slut.
But she dances like an angel.
The public are a pack of fools. That's all they want this year. Dances, dances.
What do you rehearse today?
A new comedy.
Oh, will it take?
It's too good for them. We shall lose money on it. Never mind. Nell? Where's Nell? Why is that damn jade always late for rehearsals?
Morning, Charlie. You ready to start?
Act 2, Scene 2. Raquel and Lydia. Come, Ferris. Why do you frown?
Oh, I wasn't frowning, Charlie. You were.
Nell, you are no longer a scrupulous orange girl with a gift for repartee. You are an actress, about to make her first appearance as my leading lady.
Oh, yes, Charlie. Isn't that nice for both of us?
Start again. Come, Ferris. Why do you frown?
Because I am angry with you.
Oh, I am here on purpose to please you. Do not receive me unkindly.
Oh, I am not used to receive men. I am a well-born young lady, but I know nothing of the world. Charlie, did you say this part was written for me? I am a well-born young lady, but I know nothing of the world.
Such a pretty creature. She has not only beauty, but the innocence of an angel. In token of which, let me beg a kiss.
Oh, I could let you, but then I'm afraid you'd want something more than a kiss.
Indeed, I would not.
Oh, but you would.
Truly, I would not.
Oh, you would, I know you would.
Have no fear, I swear I would not.
And he's so damn dull. What shall I do with him? Sir, I've been told my fortune, and the woman described what had happened to me, and she also described the man who was going to do it, and he was exactly like you. Tell me, sir, have you any brothers?
And here Prue comes running in. Prue? Mistress Nell! May I remind you that this is the King's Theatre, not a private room in a low tavern.
Alice, your aunt is awake and coming in to see you.
Martins runs in. Martins!
Sir, the lady's guardian has arrived.
Enter Formal and Lady Caution. Enter Formal and Lady Caution!
My niece, who in a man?
A man in the
Stop there. Nell, at this point you will dance a jig.
Aye?
A jig?
It doesn't say so here.
Why does she dance a jig?
Master Pepys, you were at the Duke's Theatre last night?
Yes?
Was it full?
Cram full.
Why was it full?
To see Moll Davis.
And what did she do?
She danced a jig.
If they pay to see one slut do it, they'll pay to see another.
What?
She dances a jig. You four watch. At the end of the dance, you go up. Rickwell turns to Lydia and says, I adore you, dearest miss. May I kiss you now?
Oh, most willingly. That's for calling me scrupulous, and that's for calling me a slut.
Once again. I adore you, dearest miss. May I kiss you now?
Oh, most willingly. Oh, I'm sorry, Charlie. I do like honest. I do, even if you do call me names.
May I remind you, this is the King's Theatre.
Nell, I have taught you to read. I have taught you to speak. I have taught you to act. I have taught you to dance. You are a clever young woman, but you still have a great deal to learn about your profession. And the first rule is that private feelings have no place on a public stage.
I'll show my feelings wherever I want.
Not on my stage, you won't.
Who's gonna stop?
I am! I'm making you an actress. You've no business to have feelings.
What?
Your business is to pretend them.
I'll pretend.
Yes, to make people believe you love someone when you don't. To make people think you have feelings when you haven't.
Oh, like a whore.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank me for telling you. I don't want you to be real. I want you to act.
Oh, I do.
Like I do. And I've never done anything else.
It's right now. You should never fall in love with an actor. They don't know what it means. It's just a lot of silly make-believe.
Thank you, Mistress Gwyn. I'm glad someone in your family understands.
Don't take it to heart, Nell. Make it make-believe as well.
You can kiss him, you can cuddle him, you can fornicate and flirt about slowly. You can cross him, you can cuddle him, and he magazines, but you can cuddle him, be fuddling and troubling. Oh, how lovely!
But remember, whatever you do, Pray Quell and Lydia embrace. We won't bother to do it again, dear. Enter Sir Simon Addleclop. Where's Sir Simon? Who's playing Sir Simon?
Nicholas Burt.
Where's Master Burt? Right. We shall break until he favours us with his presence. You see the burdens I labour under, Mistress Gwyn? I guarantee Master Burt is lying boozed up in some bawdy house. Idle sops, every one.
Sources that are drunken rogues and vagabonds. I always said so, didn't I, Nell?
Oh, ma'am.
If you please, Master Art.
What are you doing here?
If you please, Master Burt can't come to the theatre.
Can't come?
He's sick, sir.
Drunk, more like.
No, he's sick, sir. I think he's dying. He's sick of the plague. The
Hey!
keep together. Could have been out of London my night before. Here, Eric, you see me daughter Nell? Tell her I got the plague on both sides of me. So I've got my sisters in Oxford, taking this lot with me. God only knows why, because they ain't mine. They ain't nobody's. Poor little buggers, aren't they? Come on then. We ain't stopping till we get to Harrow. Just Joey. What's the matter, love? Come on, you're gonna get left. What's the matter?
I ain't well.
You ain't well? You'll be all right, Joey, when we get to the countryside. You'll be... Oh, Joey. Rose, bring that Walshy. Now, you lot keep going straight on. Look after the Lickens and don't talk to nobody. And I'll catch up later. Come on. All you need, Joe, is a little rest. You'll be all right then. Look,
country with me, Joey. Oh, Joe.
Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, an epilogue by Mistress Nellie Gwynn. Gallants, confess, the scene you loved the best was when we ladies came in half undressed. I saw your eyes stare clean out your head, and not one man there heard a word we said. Oh well, the actor's pleasure is to please. You are our patrons, and we your devotees. And if the present passion stands in veil, we have a prayer Lord, and let happy there. 10 singers, 15 dancers, grey and small, 20 bare bosoms, and no play at all.
What was that?
The epilogue I was going to do last year. Only they couldn't wait for it. They closed the theatres down the night before. Oh, Charlie, when are we going to open again?
When the plague is over.
Oh, it's over already. The shops are open, the taverns are open, the brothels are open. Everyone's open except us.
Then we must wait for the day.
Oh, they're all back in London now. The King's come back. It must be safe, even my man's come back.
It is the king who must give his permission.
Oh, well, what's the matter with him then? Isn't he going mad with impatience to see this great, new, wonderful, as you had heard of, Mistress Nellie Gwynn?
The time will come, my dear.
Will it? You know what my mother told me? Don't go on the stage, she said. Come back to the boozer. Drinking unseasonal. People do it all the same, day in, day out, can rain, can shine. But the theatre, oh God, the theatre. Good weather keeps them away, and bad weather keeps them away. National celebration keeps them away, national mourning keeps them away. Health keeps them away, sickness keeps them away, God keeps them away, jazz keeps them away.
Now you must...
Oh, I'm sorry, Charlie. Oh, I'm fed up, that's all. Oh, it's all right for you two. You're famous already. But me, I want to do something so that people know who I am. When I say I'm Nell Gwynn, so that people say, oh yes, we've heard of you, we've seen you, we know you.
But my dear, you're so young.
Oh, what's that got to do with it?
Well, you know what we think of you.
Nothing. What is that thing?
My dear, you're so wrong. Such a pretty witty girl, such a pretty witty girl, such a pretty witty little kitty girl is my Nell. Such a pretty little girl, such a pretty little girl.
I assure you very well, she will ring a bell in your heart as well. Oh, such a tale to tell.
smiles for me each day.
I would descend into hell for her, sweet white lies I would tell for her, so I would sell for her, just as she fell for her dead.
Your Majesty. Oh, hello, Mary, you all right? Your Majesty, I've just seen that old man in Cannon Street. He's pulling down the houses as fast as he can, but the flames are spreading faster than he can do it.
Then we must blow them up with gunpowder. Come, my lords, quickly! My dear, what is your name?
Now, please, if it pleases you, Your Majesty.
It does. It pleases me well. Come quickly!
Sam, was that really?
It's the king!
Oh, blimey. The king.
What's that megabone's gone then? What's the matter with you then? Thought you was in a hurry. I am. Where we going now? Around the corner, there's a new life waiting for me. Nice and warm, very sweet. This is my pedigree. Around the corner, there's a new day dawning for me. And to fall, great passion in this final sea. Yeah, hush now, hear the Lord. It's not very far. Around the corner, along the street, my tiny feet will go jigging, you'll be swigging tea and brandy with a dandy around the Around the corner, there's a carriage waiting for me. Around the corner, there's a smart man waiting for me.
Chiffinch, for a man in my position, I am at the moment positively pulsating. Do you know the reason why?
Because the plague is over, Your Majesty.
No.
Because the fire is over, Your Majesty.
No.
Because we've beaten the Dutch.
No.
Because the theatres are open again, Your Majesty.
You're warm, Chiffinch. You're devilish warm. It's because I'm in love with an actress of all things. An actress.
Yes, that's what I thought, Your Majesty.
Well, well, well. In love with an actress. We've always been a ne'er-do-well for Cupid. Isn't that stupid? But you know we. Now here I stand, a newly confirmed do-gooder. Who would have My carriage!
Where to, Your Majesty?
The Duke's Theatre and Mistress Nell Davis.
Did you see the king? I thought he would never stop applauding.
He beat his hands together like a madman. Pray heaven he will not be too fatigued, madame.
Too fatigued?
To have supper with you, dear heart.
Oh, yes.
Still, the king, he is a lusty rogue. He will regain his strength by nightfall.
He's coming here to fetch me. Did I tell you?
Oh, oui, madame, you told me.
And he carries me to supper at Whitehall.
At the palace, well.
In his private rooms. Oh, did I tell you?
Oui, madame, you told me.
He sent me a ring worth £600. Did I show it you?
Oh, oui, madame. 3 times yesterday and twice this morning.
With the prettiest poem written in his own hand. To her that dances like a leaping flame, from him that feels within its heart the same.
Moll, darling! Moll, you were wonderful! Oh, you were marvelous!
You saw the play then?
Oh, yes. We've been hearing so much about you. You're the talk of the town.
Did you see the king in his box?
Oh, yes, we saw him.
Isn't he the handsomest man in the world?
Oh, do you think so? No, he is handsome. Oh, I've seen worse and better. He's all right for a king.
He's coming here to fetch me.
Oh, yes, so we've heard.
He sent me a ring worth £600.
Yes, so we heard from the whole of London.
With the prettiest poem written in his own hand. To her that dances like a leaping flame, from him that feels within his heart the same.
The same what?
The same flame.
Oh, yes, I see. We brought you a present too. A box of sweets. I know how you like sweets. There, don't they look nice? We had them made specially for you.
Did you?
With all kinds of nice, juicy things inside them.
And you darling Nell.
Oh, no. You must eat them all yourself. Yes, we insist.
Oh, they're delicious.
Oh, try that one there. It's marzipan.
Oh, I absolutely adore marzipan. I'm a terrible glutton for sweets.
Must be free to do the trick, don't you?
Trick?
Oh, one more, just for luck. Just one more. Now close your eyes and open your mouth, because this one's the nicest of them all. Well, darling, I hope you have a lovely time.
Thank you, darling.
Your servant? My dear Mistress Davis.
Your Majesty. A friend of mine from the other theatre.
Nell. Nell Queen, if it please you, Your Majesty.
It does. It pleases me well.
Your Majesty, Nell was just leaving. You're just leaving, aren't you, Nell? Your Majesty, I am ready if you think it's time.
The night of the great fire.
I'm glad you remember.
Your Majesty, I am ready to go.
Oh? Oh? Your Majesty?
What ails Mistress Davis?
I think she's taken medicine. In fact, I'm sure she has.
Will she want any supper?
Oh, no.
What will she want?
She'll want to be all by herself.
May I?
Oh, if I was you.
Medicine?
Strong medicine.
But why?
All's fair in love and war, Your Majesty.
Well, if you're sure she won't want any supper,
Oh, I'm quite sure.
then I must present my excuses and my sympathy. Leave a message with the doorkeeper saying how sorry I am. The cooking at the palace is mediocre at best. But would you care to have supper with me?
Yes, Your Majesty.
More fruit, Your Majesty.
No! Thank you, Chiffinch.
More fruit, madam.
Oh, no, thank you, Chiffinch.
Is the supper not too impossible?
If I touch another mouthful, I'll bust.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Oh, I should hate for you to, bust.
No.
I beg your pardon.
No.
Nell.
More wine, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Chiffinch.
More wine, madam.
Oh, thank you, Chiffinch.
Is the wine not too disagreeable?
If I drink much more, I'll fall flat on my back.
Oh, I should hate
I bet you would. Your Majesty. How many?
Go on, Nell.
Well, I was only going to ask how many women have you been to bed with in your time, Your Majesty? Well, I was only trying to make conversation. I suppose you stopped counting.
Yes.
That's funny, because I've only just started. Charles II!
Yes, Nell.
Charles is... Oh, sorry, it's a joke.
Oh.
I will explain it to you one of these days. Oh, perhaps I won't. Well, Your Majesty, thank you for a lovely time. I must be getting my beauty sleep.
Nell?
Is there anything else Your Majesty desires?
No, thank you, Chiffinch.
Good night, Your Majesty.
Nell, please.
Is there anything else Your Majesty desires? No, thank you, Chiffinch. Good night, Your Majesty.
No, please don't go. Sit down for a minute. And let me, talk to you.
What about Your Majesty?
You needn't call me that now.
Charles II? Charlie? Is that better?
No! You asked me a question a few moments ago and I didn't answer it.
Oh, didn't you, Charlie?
The reason is, I've never been in love till this moment.
Oh, haven't you, Charlie?
You were the first and only woman in my life.
Oh, am I, Charlie?
I do adore you.
Oh, is that the truth, Charlie? Throw away your crown and drop your breeches down, and you're the same as any man. What pays is of a crown. Charlie II, you're a right one. Your bedroom games are full of naughty fun. Charlie II, you're a right one. I'm off my mind to boot you up your right royal bum.
No!
Someone told me the other side of the
said, thank you for the exercise. Oh, I'm glad it didn't go on much longer.
Charlie, tell me the truth now.
Oh, the truth?
How many women?
No. It's the damnedest stupid confession to make, but I find attractive women are devilish attractive.
And beautiful women are devilish beautiful.
Yes.
And willing women are devilish willing.
Devilish ambitious now. And devilish greedy. Their mouths are as hot as hellfire, and their eyes as hard as diamonds. They look at me and they say, if I give you an evening's pleasure, will you give me a lifetime's reward? Will you give me a fine house, a carriage, a position at court, 5,000 a year, a pension for my brother, and a title for my son? Will you give me riches and fame and power?
You say yes.
But afterwards, the evening's pleasure is not such a pleasure.
So why do you say yes?
Because it's much easier than saying no.
Well, why doesn't your wife do something about it? I would if I was her.
She is a good woman. Unfortunately, barren. But a useful marriage politically. We are courteous to each other when we meet. And then, well, I go back to my greedy mistresses.
And do what most men would like to do if they got the chance.
Would they? I doubt it.
Charlie! You're starting to feel sorry for yourself.
I must avoid it. It's better to be envied than pitied. But I need warmth now. A little human warmth. I do adore you now.
Oh, Charlie, you're a bloody liar.
Truthfully then, I like you.
Oh, good.
You amuse me.
Ever.
There, I'm growing fond of you already.
Oh, better and better.
Love me, Nell. I think I shall love you.
Ah, with luck.
With luck.
Oh, of course you will, Charlie. But not tonight. Thank you for a lovely time. Sweet dreams.
Before me, all proudly, a horse, a king, a man, and my gorgeous say, I can ride all day and saddle any woman I can. Oh, proudly, ah, oh, riding all proudly. Well, brush my mane and lead me to my man. What kind of man is this who doesn't know a thing about love? To whom a kiss means anything but love, that is. Then why is this man born here? Doesn't he Lord of anything? Not Lord of love, though you shout his command. Bring me love, bring me love, bring me love, bring me love. I'm a king, a king, a king.
Charlie?
Yes, Nell?
I can't find my way out.
Nell! Nellie!
I wouldn't have missed it for £1,000.
I've never seen anything like it in all my life.
Never seen anything like what, Bessie Plummer? Eh? Never seen anything like what?
I didn't mean no disrespect, Eleanor.
Oh, I should hope not. Because one word from me and I'll have your head chopped off.
Where you going, Eleanor? A fancy dress ball?
It's the last time you get a comment on the slate from me, young goat.
I only asked.
I'm going to visit my daughter in court. She's a lady of high standing.
But you don't do much standing.
Who said them wicked lying words? Was it you, Lucy Green?
No, but it would have been if I thought.
You know, last time you come into my tavern, none of you come no more.
You calling it the King's Arms, Eleanor?
No, that's where Nellie is, not her mother.
You sort of set a vagabonds, a lot of you.
We don't mean no harm. We just wish we was king.
Oh, I don't. I wish it'd be like Nell. Think about our life then.
I shall convey your greetings to His Majesty.
And tell Nell, if she's out of a job, I still got me cat's meat stall.
Master Pete,
Mr. Squid,
your arm and the pleasure of your company.
a wettle?
To the palace.
Right behind you, Eleanor.
We're behind you, behind!
Did you see Nell this afternoon?
You call her Nell, do you?
Why, yes, don't you?
Yes, with a K for part of the Lady Castlemate.
What do you suppose Nell stands for, Helena?
Oh, no, it couldn't be. She hasn't got an H to her name.
Oh!
Did you hear? Lady Richmond invited her to tea the other day to try and teach some manners.
One should never attempt the impossible.
She said it takes years for a girl to learn how to behave at court.
And Nell replied,
No, right. Oh, really? It only took me one night.
My dear, did you watch her at dinner?
I didn't. I was 100 yards down the other end of the room. I didn't see her, but I certainly heard her.
Oh, do go on.
Your Majesty,
Our Lady Shrewsbury.
I understand there is to be a party on your birthday.
Yes, Nellie is giving it, I believe.
May I hope to be invited?
I myself am only a guest. You must ask the hostess.
Mistress Gwyn, Lady Shrewsbury, you are giving a party on His Majesty's birthday.
Yes.
You must invite me.
Must I?
Of course you must. You're an impudent upstart. I am a woman of title who has been at court for a number of years.
Oh, yes. I hear your ladyship was a whore even before whoring came in fashion.
Would your Majesty permit me to retire? I have a migraine.
Oh, yes. Nell has a talent for causing migraine.
May I also be permitted?
Nell, are you and Lady Falmouth not friends?
Oh, it's an old saying, your majesty. Two of a trade never agree.
How dare you! Your Majesty, may I also...
What? Another migraine?
I think it's the smell of oranges.
Well, dearie, it's better than the smell of sour grapes.
Ladies, gentlemen, since the sickness is so prevalent, you all have my permission to withdraw as far away from court as pleases you. Mistress Gwyn and I shall be enchanted to see you again when you will enchanted to see us.
Good night, dearies. Good night, dads. Oh, good night, love and drugs of anything I want to do. There you see. They're not fit company.
Oh, but you are fit company for the finest in the land. And they are hardly that.
Ah, the trouble is, they bring out the worst in me.
But I prefer the worst in you to the best in them. Nell, Nell, come to me, Nell. Speak of love, love me well. Please say, what can I say? Touch my lips and hear them tell strange tales, wonderful tales of my loving Nell, can you forgive me all I've been, Nell? A king must always play the king, and I am just a man, Nell. You made life seem something new to me, Nell. Our love will blossom like a rose with you, with you, with you.
And if I loved you once was while I'm free, could I already felt by your side, all that you hide from me. But if you need me, I'll be waiting. And if you want me, I'll walk by your side. Come on and do like me, and love will tell strange times, wonderful times. I love thee.
Oh, Your Majesty. Your servant, Nell.
Masterpiece, are you ill? Good God, man, you're drunk!
No duty, Your Majesty. Escort. Escort to the court. Your mother now.
What? Me man?
Well, we got held up. We met some old friends on the way. We had to be held up.
You are the worst of me. You ain't seen the worst yet.
Here, madam.
How do you do? I do hope my daughter Nell is proving to your satisfaction.
Oh, yes, entirely to my satisfaction.
Good. Because the trained to be solving it. And the saucy little Jill flirt like that takes a lot of training. Would your Majesty happen to have a cup of brandy around there?
I should explain, Your Majesty. We met two old friends of hers on the way. Do you know there's 57 taverns between Rome
Majesty, of course, a cup of brandy. Let me say so. And good luck to them, that's all I can say. If she happens to be a bit free with her tongue, it's because I intended her for a orange girl.
Come over here,
Give us as good as you get, that's what I always say.
Please come.
Most of what I learned from her wasn't by example. So, to see where I come from.
And what was your father, Nell?
He died when I was 5. A drinker, a debtor.
And a soldier in the king's army.
Oh, so you say.
And the zones here can prove it tonight.
We met some of my husband's old colleagues on the way.
May I meet them too?
Yes, they're outside, Your Majesty.
Tell them what the Monkey King wants to see you.
Your old soldiers.
That's right, sir. I fought with your father at Naseby. I fought with your uncle at Marston Moor.
And what do you do now?
Oh, I hold gentlemen's horses. I do errands, sharpen knives.
Well, the king wants to know about me poor dead husband.
No, Mistress Gwyn. I want to know about the men who are still alive.
The men who were broken fighting my wars.
Don't worry about us, sir. We're better off than most.
Give him a shilling and a cup of brandy, I say.
Yes. Give them a place to sleep. Come to their place to live. And give them something to wear. A bit of a uniform so that they can feel smart again. And give them something to look after them when they can't look after themselves. Oh, you hand out enough pensions at court. Who's done more for you than all these?
Make them my pensioners.
Well, for once you wouldn't be spending it on your mistresses or your bastards. Here, you've got the place for it in Chelsea. You could turn it into a sort of royal hospital.
Yes! I think a cup of brandy, though, first.
If you would care to join us.
Nell, would you take care of our one-legged friend?
You, sir. Would you be kind enough to support Master Peace?
Mistress Gwyn, may I offer you my arm?
Wait till I tell him in cold arm where I've been tonight. The Royal Crocodile, they call it. I've been talking to His Majesty. Your Majesty, I says. And His Majesty says, yes, Mrs. Gwyn. Your Majesty, I said. My daughter, Nell, is a prize buccaneers. And the king says, you're right. Your Majesty, I said, if you happen to have a spare bag of rubies you don't know what to do with, you couldn't do better than sing them to my daughter Nell. And the king says, you're right. On the other hand, Your Majesty, I says, my daughter Nell is a very careless girl. Very careless girl indeed. When it comes to looking after her. So you couldn't do better than take him to me. And the king says, you're right. And we sat there chatting with a cup of brandy in our hands, just as if it was the own fireside. And I says to the king,
was born one night when her father wasn't looking. He was looking at the money belt and taking off her auntie's clothes. And goodness knows what else the swine was after. She was dragged up, nagged up, and very nearly shagged up. I thought of taking the pure to sell her off has been a great temptation. Now I'm hoping to secure a very generous measure of compensation. Oh, we had a drink with me, and I had a drink with him. He sipped his from a crystal glass, and I went in when the place were in. Oh, we could see we were used to losing well not playing. So he says to me, dear Eleanor, have another drink with me. What a scheming bitch, but it's rich reward to see that she remembered all I taught her, and I'm proud to call her daughter. Don't tell me pride, I've got to hand it to her. And she loves me, needs me, do anything to please me. Well, at times it seems I hardly ever knew her. We've been down and out before, and being always a dirty proposition. Now my Nell's been right less over, and been and joined the bloody opposition. Oh, we had a drink with me, and I had a drink with him. He sipped his from a crystal glass, and I went pink when the flames were in. Oh, we could see we was used to losing well not playing. So he says to me, dear Eleanor, you'll surely have another. It even called me mother. Have another drink with me.
Here, quick, help! Someone's fallen in a ditch!
What are you shouting about? Who is it?
It's Eleanor Gwynn. I think she's dead.
Where's she?
Down the road. Come on, come on.
The Duchess of Richmond, the Countess of Shrewsbury, and Lady Falmouth.
My dear Nell, we call to express our deepest sympathy.
Thank you.
How sad to lose your mother like that. Drowned in the river?
No, drowned in a ditch.
She slipped, I suppose.
No, she was drunk.
I never had the pleasure of meeting her. I believe you had a tavern.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
It was partly a tavern and partly a baldy house.
Still, I
After all, she was your mother.
She was a wicked, drunken old slut. Still, after all, she was my mother.
Our sympathy, Nell. Our deepest sympathy, Nell.
In your great loss.
Our sympathy.
My little girl, that's what she called me, and beat me, and cursed me each day. My little girl, that's what she shouted whenever I stood in her way. Why did she have to go away? Who taught me how to lie, just to make me what I am? My life is nothing without that. My little girl, that's what she called me, and shook me, and shouted each day. Go on now, go, your life stand there waiting to grab you. I'll show you the way. I don't care what you told me. Can you see here I am? And I'm your little girl. Now we can take that away. My little girl, can you hear me, man? My little girl. Well, what do you think of me now, man? Before we move on to the church, I would toast to me, ma'am. Yes. And may she rest in peace. Yes. And may she have as good a time up there as she did down here. Yes. Now come on and let the merriment commence. Come on,
It's a boy!
It's a boy!
Upon my soul it had to be one, for I swear that had you begun shouting anything but that, I'd take my hat and leave you flat. It's a boy! It's a boy, it's a boy, it's a giant buffalo called a baby boy. Not a squaller or a squealer or a gangster sweet and coy, but a happy little buffalo called a baby boy. Boys are best, boys are best, boys are best. All the time when he's growing, always climbing, always growing, like flies and floating on the place. Every from the garden, they say, beg your pardon when you challenge, wash your dirty face. Covered in cuts and bruises, he'll come sliding down the stairs. He'll be chewing toasted when you should be saying prayers. It's a boy, it's a boy, it's a chubby little bundle called a baby boy. Not a squaller or a squealer or a girl so sweet and coy, but a happy little bundle called a baby boy. Boys are best, boys are best, boys are best. All the time when he's moving, always fighting, always moving, driving teacher crazy if he can. Oh, when you find him better reading, he'll tell you oh so pleading, I would rather be a soldier man. General of the army, he'll do battle with the foe. Oh, in one mighty flight, he'll be happy take your toe. It's a boy, it's a boy, it's a chubby little bundle called a baby boy. And not a squire or a squealer or a girl so sweet and coy, but a happy little bundle called a baby boy. Boys are best, boys are best, boys are best. All the time when he's romancing, always flirting, always dancing, he will be so handsome, it's a crime. And never to marriage must be virgin, introduce you to a virgin, he will find his man for in good time. Oh, if you find him weeping for his first love growing gone, find another simple girl to set your son upon. It's a boy, it's a boy, it's a chubby little bundle called a baby boy. Not a squaller or a squealer or a girl so sweet and coy, but a happy little bundle called a
he present his compliments?
I don't want his compliments, I want him.
His Majesty has gone to Dover.
Who with?
His Majesty was accompanied by...
That French or?
By Madame de Courroy.
Oh, glory!
Nell, are you in there? I know you're in there, answer me! Nell, if you were a man, I'd have you tied to a cart's tail and whipped through the streets of London. I'd have your nose split, I'd have your ears cut off! Do you hear what I said? I mean it! Do you know it was as near to being treason as makes no difference? Do you know what the punishment for treason is? Do you? Nell, come out! Oh, you've never seen me angry, but by God I'm angry now! You insulted me publicly! Me, your king! And you insulted someone who is in a sense, a very real sense, a representative of my great and royal ally, the King of France. Whatever you may feel about Madame de Courroy, I can assure you she's a very important person to me, politically. And I'm damned if I'll have you meddling in politics. In fact, I'm damned if I'll have you! Nell, come out! Nell, I don't blame your partner in this affair. I know it was entirely your doing. But I shall punish you. I shall find a way of punishing your vile impertinence, your insolence, and your malice. Nell, come out! Nell! Nell, I'm very angry with you.
Yes, Charlie. Kiss the baby then. Well, what do you think, you little bastard, then?
What? You dare to my son?
Why not? I've got nothing else to call him. All right, he can't live without a name, so he might as well die.
Nell, please! God save the Earl of Burford!
Oh. Is that the best you can do? You made Lucy Wallace son the Duke of Grafton.
You might castle my boy to Duke of Southampton, the Duke of Northumberland. Well, if he's nothing but an earl.
Now, please, wait a minute! My God, what other titles have I got? God save Charles Beauclerk, Duke of St. Albans.
Thank you, Charlie. You're a duke!
And I hope you're damned happy.
Nell!
Yes, Charlie?
I can't find my way out. Nell, Nell, come to me, Nell, in my arms.
Must you hide lovely? Like you need me, I'll be here waiting. And if you want me, I'll by your side. No others will despise me, and I know all will tell. Strange times, wonderful times. How I love thee. Along the street,
Nell,